Time to wake up, time to wake up, time to wake up. On this Wednesday morning, 57 degrees out there already. I'm going fishing. JC?
Sure. Where is Shut Up? I ain't heard from him in a few days. I guess he didn't get to run for office, so he just quit showing up. Hey, good morning. I'm Jamie Cooper. This is Athens in the AM on a Wednesday morning edition. Cooper coming live. As Gloria just told you this morning, got a house full, it looks like. Got Roy in here as always on a Wednesday. Tom going to update me on everything happening last night down at the courthouse annex. Good morning, boys.
Good morning.
Morning.
And speaking of, y'all know the election's over in case you ain't heard. But in here this morning, we got a winner and a loser. Sorry, Rex, but I mean, we'll talk to you just a little bit about that too. But Rex, what happened last night. And Brad Canuck, congratulations, Brad. I know you still got November. We're going to talk to Brad in just a moment. Rex tells me he's been up since 4 o'clock this morning picking up signs. Brad, you have too? You got to might as well leave yours out.
No, I'm going to start picking mine up after I leave.
Oh, okay. We're going to talk with Brad in just a moment. Again, congratulations, and Rex, y'all too, for putting on such a good show last night up there on everything. That's going on. Tony's on the phone, 230-4988. Frank in here also. If you need to get a massage, this may be the place to go, Roy. You brought your personal masseuse in here this morning. We'll check with them in just a little bit. Gloria's going to tell you what a fantastic weather forecast we got in store. Now, remember, I ain't going to be here Friday. I'm going to be down doing my annual working trip down to Papa Rocco's for St. Patty's Day Parade that'll come up on Saturday, and I'll be back, have it for you next week. So we expect to be joined by multitudes down that way, and it's going to be a great weekend in Gulf Shore. Spring break, I think, is next week down there, so we'll get there before all the troublemakers blow in town from colleges and stuff. We got a lot of stuff to talk about on this Wednesday morning. Election is over. I'll go over some of those results with you in just a moment, as will Rex, and talk. He'll break all the thing down too. And today is also National Swearing Day, which means, according to the paper, the Decatur Daily this morning, who'd you vote for? Did you win or lose? Well, didn't win all mine, but hey, won a few of them. So, Brad, you was one of them. Then I won. Good job. I voted for Mitt Romney too, but that didn't get too far. But hey, sticking with it, still think he's going to be the man. All right, here's the weather. It's going to be a hot one, ain't it?
I don't know. I'm staying away from all those politics, but it sure was interesting. But let's talk about the weather. 57 degrees out there. It feels wonderful, and the sky looks great too. You can see some stars. But high temperatures today. Should be a beautiful day. Almost, 80, 81 degrees. So that's going to be nice. Some clouds mixed in with that sunshine today. Tomorrow, 77 for your high with 59 for your low, and we could have some scattered thunderstorms in the forecast. And look at the rest of the weekend. So should be absolutely gorgeous. Just wait till next week. Everything is going to look like spring is definitely here. I know, that's the danger of it. Don't put those plants out just yet. 230-4988 gets us this morning.
Roy, you've been to our house before. I never will forget when Tom showed it to us 5 years ago in April. In full bloom. Full bloom. Beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
Right before we bought it, it dropped down to about 20, killed everything. So,
It's beautiful. Also.
yeah, just knocked everything out. How are you, Roy?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Yeah, business good?
Great.
Is it?
Blowing us away.
Yeah. Tom, what's up with you?
Just glad to be
Thanks
here
for the
this
updates
morning.
last night.
Yeah. Glad to
Mac,
provide
too.
it.
Were you tweeting or were you
Actually, it was Mac.
Oh, Mac.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Little
my
Mr.
phone
Political.
Yeah.
Yeah, little Mr. Political. Roy, let me go right now and do a. Hey, Jason, toss me that diner to that.
What are you going to do?
Good throw.
But anyway, get
None
out of
for
here. You
you.
don't need this. Gotta tell you, Roy, I kind of broke one of my golden rules yesterday since I started taking this. You know, been taking 2 weeks.
Get on it. Don't break the rules.
Jamie, don't. Here, chew my lipstick. There you go. Good.
Anyway, we over in Florence yesterday. We go to Rosie's to eat. First of all, let me take we go over to stop by your place in Killen. Abby had a doctor's appointment over there. She's about to have a baby any moment now. So I just happened to be in the room yesterday and bought me a new bed. Can you show a picture of that, Brad?
You think you were funny.
Yeah, I was
The
going
doctor
to,
wasn't in the
I was
room
meeting
yet.
with the doctor, so you didn't even show the stirrups.
Good.
Yeah, I was going to give me one of them.
I purposely cropped that out.
I like that one so much. The other story of Lee.
Yeah,
That one just happened to be in there, so I was thought about kind of
Thank
to
you,
get
Brad. Thank you, Brad.
it. So then we go to lunch at Rosie's, and the man who taught me the art of cornholing.
This is going well.
Roy, I know me and you grew up in the country, and here's John McGee, and he's an attorney now he's always been an attorney, now he's in finance. His new woman, Beth. See how long she sticks around with him.
Jamie.
But we ate at Rosie's yesterday. So I ate this. What do we have?
Spinach enchiladas.
Ooh, good stuff.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
But I ate both of them, and, and
one.
chips and everything else, and ran into this guy, Mr. Don Young, used to be a fireman, I believe, over in Tuscaloosa. He says, man, I appreciate y'all being on in Florence now. It's good to see y'all back on over here. He's got U-verse. So, Don, let me give you a shout out this morning, former fireman over there. Yeah, back to my story.
Back to your story.
I ate everything I could. Then they say, would y'all like some free ice cream? Well, I got such a miserable taste in my mouth. Yeah, I'll take it. Well, I ate every bit of that. So what I do all the way home?
Just a small cut.
Complain.
Yes, he
Shouldn't
did.
eat food. That's going to throw my diet out of whack. What I weighed this morning, the same I weighed the morning before.
One day, just stayed the same. That's okay.
That's not bad.
That's the new 30-day supply you got in your hand.
Oh, is it?
30-day supply of Diner's Delight now available. It's a big phenomenon, folks, if you hadn't tried it.
I guarantee you, if you're trying to lose weight, you will personally lose, and I'll guarantee this myself, or I'll buy it back from you. That's a good thing, Roy.
Hush. No.
That's what I buy it for.
Nope.
You'll lose, I guarantee you, in a week, in 10 days, you'll lose 5 to 8 pounds.
Most people lose 2 pounds.
Or you can
every
start
3 days.
campaigning and lose the
Hey,
same
why
amount,
don't you let
Greg.
Roy talk? What, Roy?
Most people lose 2 pounds every 3 days. That's
How
all I
much?
said. 2 pounds about every 3 days. It's that good. It really cuts the appetite. And I'm going to tell you something. It's all about eating less. That's all you got to do, and we'll show you how.
And I've eaten the same thing I've always eaten.
Of course, we don't ask
All
you
right,
to change what
we'll
you
talk
make.
about Roy in just a moment. I got a lot of things to talk about this morning. We're going to talk election returns, in case y'all haven't heard. My buddy Dale Strong won big last night. He is going to be the new county commissioner over there in Madison County. I don't know if he got a Democratic opponent or not. It really don't matter. But said when he walked in last night, they were playing Eye of the Tiger was blasting from the speakers. Congratulations, Dale. He got 29,490, or 56% of the vote. Things didn't work out so well for my buddy Parker Griffin against Mo Brooks. Congratulations, Mo. I'm a little bit shocked, and maybe y'all know something I don't, that Sanatorium took the southern states.
That shocks you?
Yeah, kind of. Newt finished second. He needed to win that to basically.
I'm a Gingrich fan, but you know what's
Well, I
amazing?
like Newt, but I don't think he's got a chance.
What happened last night, those the 3 states, all the delegates are basically split equally amongst all 3 of the top winners. So it really didn't matter if you took first place or not in that aspect of it.
Yeah, that's what. Go back to that article. Decatur Daily says you voted for who? National Swearing Day after elections. We all look at each other and ask, "What were you thinking? Who are you going to vote for?"
Oh,
Did Roy
It was
Moore
a good
not shock
turnout.
you?
In Limestone County's turnout, Rex, if I'm not wrong, was bigger than it has been in the past.
31%.
We'll talk to Rex more about that in just a moment with the Republican Party here. One thing that's come to an end, Tom, I mean, do y'all remember the old Funk and Wagnalls?
Encyclopedia?
You don't.
I don't.
Encyclopedias, you could get them with green stamps and stuff like that. They're not making encyclopedias anymore. This was the only thing I had that resembled a friggin' encyclopedia this morning was the dictionary, and I doubt if they even make these anymore.
Google?
First of all, can you read that?
Let's see.
You need a magnifying glass to see
Let me borrow your
that.
I can read it
glasses.
from here.
Now, pull it out your phone right there.
Google.
Yeah, that's all everybody does anymore. Encyclopedia Britannica volume on new bookshelves are now a collector's item. After 244 years and more than 7 million printed sets, the company has announced today that it will no longer publish a print edition. Published in 2010, weighed 129 pounds and sold for $1,395.
Goodness.
I remember getting divorced once and splitting the encyclopedias.
Did you get the A through that?
I think I got every other word, every other letter. You get A, I'll tell you. Don't I still have those?
They're up on the shelf
Did
somewhere.
I get all of them, or did she keep some of them?
I don't know. You do have a full set, so you must have gotten the other half in the other divorce.
I probably had
Who
to
knows?
negotiate that. It's amazing when you go through a divorce, what little stuff, trivia stuff, you try to negotiate.
No, what's amazing is you didn't get the clue when they had a Mason Cooper yard sale and all your stuff was in it. Remember
Now, you have to
that?
bring
You
up
have video
names
of that, but
I
as a
did
matter
a
of
country
fact.
story on it, as a matter of fact. That's why. No,
Was it a
I did
red
something at
flag?
48, yeah. I was doing something at 48 then, as a matter of fact, when that happened.
Our yard sale's next week.
You know what I love about people? What I love about people that come in here as guests, I love how they pay attention to what's going on. Go ahead, resume what you were doing. Take a shot at him, Corey. No, look down what you've been doing, Jay, the whole time you've been in here. He has been constantly, I don't know who people communicate with at 6 in the morning. But pay attention to what I'm saying.
He's Googling.
Yeah, if I had an app, you could get me live.
He's checking the dictionary out.
Yeah.
How to explain it.
Oh, by the way, the other winners last night, I'll do this in the news coming up. Congratulations to Charles Woodruff. He won huge last night, and some other folks. We'll talk more about that with the news, and we'll go to a little video that was posted on, was that on his Facebook?
His Facebook page, yes.
All right. Now, my main subject this morning, though, after the election, let's talk, Roy, a little bit about USA Today this morning has got the front page. I want to start it out like this. So read the first paragraph here. Y'all pay attention. The couple was in their 50s, pulled up to the state lawyer's office in a snazzy sports car. She was dripping in jewelry, Tom, and carrying a designer bag. He wore an expensive watch, and they lived in a swanky part of town. Sounds like me in Athens. The veneer of wealth had vanished when they laid out their finances. Home equity wiped out by borrowing, business gone, busted, credit cards maxed out, dozen of, using another to pay the minimum balance on the others. It's called two executives, a spouse, kids, and stepkids. Despite their financial tailspin, Roy, the couple didn't look a bit worried, according to their Will's estate lawyer. When he asked what the husband did for a living, the wife joyfully answered, "He's a waiter."
A waiter.
A waiter.
Wow.
No, not the kind who works in a restaurant. A waiter because he's waiting for his inheritance.
Oh.
A waiter. It could be a long wait. Here's
Get a
the thing.
job.
The kids betting on their parents' golden nest eggs are running into harsh demographic realities these days.
Yeah, they're spending
Longevity
it.
and a slew of products from Herbs and More have changed that has transferred family relations, ex-spouses, stepchildren, grandchildren, siblings, 1,000 miles apart, are turning into already pricky matters of inheritance into a big challenge. Depression-area parents who valued being frugal saved a lot of money, but now because they're living longer, and on the backside it says people are living longer, health care costs for our seniors are eating up family estates, their reliance on others to feed and care for them, and their finances can put more elderly at risk. And it goes on to say, despite the downturn, more than $20 trillion will be transferred in the next 50 years. It'll be and I've told y'all this before, it'll be the largest transfer of wealth in U.S. history. But the number of Americans, Roy, as you well know, age 65 and over, has topped 40 million. But the biggest number is between the 85 and 94 group, jumping 30% to 5 million the last decade. Family feuds over inheritance are as old as the Bible, when Jacob
Fighting
tricked
over
his twin brother.
That's why I taught my children to work hard, because I'm living to 120 and not getting it.
Well, I mean, this goes back in what we can relate to, certainly when my dad passed away on Christmas night, when he was almost 83 years old.
1 month short.
The money amount spent on trying to keep him alive the last year was basically wasted, but it was probably a couple $100,000.
You know, at that age when they say you have to go get X amount of chemo treatments and you put him through all that pain, was it really worth it?
No.
I mean, it just deteriorated him so
I mean, he
bad.
was supposed to go, he had to go every day for
day.
6 weeks, excluding weekends, to get something off his face. And he died like a month after it was over.
Right.
But it probably cost, what, $10,000, $15,000 an appointment?
Oh,
absolutely.
definitely.
Absolutely.
But
The average-
aside from the money, but just look how much it just wore him down.
But back to the
Pain and suffering.
inheritance thing.
Yeah.
I got a rude awakening from my two brothers.
Oh, be quiet.
Huh?
Be quiet.
I want my part.
Stop. You're not getting nothing, as Zach would say.
I don't. They
Nothing.
can't pick me up yet, and you hope that I can say this.
I'm going to YouTube it to him.
I just want my third, okay? I don't think I'm going to be moving back out there anytime soon, am I?
Well, I don't know. You might
Update you on my financial situation.
be. Didn't you hear us having that yard sale next week?
Didn't you update me on that financial situation?
You already signed the
I
papers.
got to say it one more time. We're going to talk with Roy in just a moment. Everybody else in here. Oh, by the way, before I talk about Doctor's Loud again, one last thing. If you're interested in getting a Jamie Cooper probate judge card, we only have 4,095 left. Get in on them while they're good and fixed. Right here they are. Jamie Cooper probate judge cards. It's as simple as black and white.
Do they-
We didn't have a
Garbage.
snowball chance winning it. But if you'd like, I'll autograph and everything. You can order now, $19.95. Get one free.
Buy one, get one free.
I want one.
Oh, I'll give you one.
Oh, you got to pay for them?
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what, I'll swap you 3 of these for a thing of these.
Okay.
Not a good deal. Not a good deal.
All right, we're going to do some news when we come back. You're watching Cooper Company Live again. Congratulations to all the people that won last night, and you losers, too.
Oh,
No offense, Rex.
everybody worked hard, I guess.
Ain't no telling. I don't know if I could have taken it today after it had I lasted that long.
That's why I didn't run for anything. Defeat's awful.
All right, I got to take a break. I deserve it. Y'all hang on. I'll be right back.